Welcome back to the Dream Machine. We are almost as far as the game has progressed at this point. I'm not really sure how both tenets lead into one chapter, but I hope they both are solved in the same one. Anyway, we have to find Thelma Theed, apparently. That's her name. So, I'd better find Mrs. Theed as quickly as possible. You're right, I just said that. She might be able to help me locate the tentacle. Yeah, this is the screenshot that I saw before. I did not see any of the Tron scene. So maybe I actually went into the wrong one to begin with completely. Follow path. Ooh, a house. Now this is a fantasy right here. Ooh, a tree stump. That must be important. It's a stump of a failed tree. Like I said, not important. Barrel. Must have something in it. Barrel's meant to collect rainwater, but it's currently empty. Guess it hasn't rained here in a while. Yeah, judging by the fiery background, I assume you're right. Is that blood? Hello? Anyone home? Let me walk in, since no one answered. Oh, someone's entrails. What happened here? You know, I kind of said that in the wrong way. What happened here? It's a picture of an old woman. Could it be Selma's grandmother? Maybe Selma has gone back in time and is a young woman again. Some wood has been left dry. Okay. It's a humble bed. Stuff was... That does not look like a bed. That looks like a pile of dirty laundry. Fresh water, okay. I see cans of herbal ointments and bandages. Ah, I took a bandage. Okay. Can I bandage you up? Oh, please don't say that's enough. Yeah. That wouldn't be realistic, would it? It's a chamber pot. There's nothing in it, luckily. Yes, luckily. An old man sits slumped by the foot of the bed. His abdomen has been sliced open. A trail of blood smears the floor. What happened to him? Oh, God! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. Forgive me for not getting up. I'm feeling a little under the weather, you see. Okay, you're alive. Are you alright? Well, you're not exactly catching me at my best. Should I get a doctor? No. I'm sure my granddaughter will be able to patch me up. It could have been a lot worse. Really? How? Well, judging by the looks of it, he took one of the organs I had two of. Hopefully I'll get by on just one. Otherwise, I'd be in real trouble. Jeez. What happened to you? It was the organ thief. He cut me open while I was sleeping, you see. The organ thief? You haven't heard? He's the scourge of this accursed valley. He's finally got to me. He must have used a really sharp blade because I didn't feel a thing. My granddaughter woke up just as he was lifting the organ out of me. Her cry woke me up, but it was too late. He bolted, with my granddaughter in hot pursuit. Somebody broke in and stole your organs while you were sleeping. Judging by the hole, I'd say the blighter nicked a kidney. Or a lung. It's hard to tell. Jeez, you're so positive about it all. Alright, I'm looking for Selma. I assume she's your granddaughter. My granddaughter. Are you a friend of hers? Well, technically we're neighbors. Oh? Strange. Strange that I haven't seen you here before. I just moved in yesterday. I'm afraid you're out of luck, neighbor. Selma chased away the organ thief in the middle of the night. She hasn't been by since. I tried to run after, but this was as far as I got. I'm not as spry as I used to be. You probably shouldn't be moving at all. But I have to find Thelma. Lord knows what the organ thief might have done but to her by now. I'll look for her. If you just wait here. That'd be much appreciated, neighbor. Are you any idea where she might be? I heard their footsteps trailing off into the woods, but I'm not sure where they went after that. What can you tell me about the organ thief? What do you want to know? Well, who is he? Nobody knows. He's a mystery. I've been hearing about these attacks for about 6 months now. People's organs being stolen in the middle of the night. Folk in the valley are terrified. Some of them have already packed up and left. Some have formed lynch mobs. Be careful if you meet them. It's not a good time to be a fresh face around these parts. Why is he stealing organs? I think he just enjoys menacing decent, hard-working folk. The mindset required to do something like this is beyond fathom. What does he look like? I didn't get a look at him. He was cloaked and moved wicked fast. You're sure it was a person? Not a monster or a tentacle or anything like that? No, it was a person, all right. I just didn't see him properly. If you find my granddaughter, perhaps she can tell you more. About this valley. What about it? Where are we? You don't know where we are? Well, not exactly. Oh dear. You're worse off than I am, then. Locally, we call this place the Valley of Eternal Shadow. Eternal Shadow? You mean it's always dark here? Pretty much. But it hasn't always been like that. Only since the wall came down. Who lives here? It used to be mostly farmers, but now we're a pretty mixed bunch. Usually delightful folk, but most of them haven't been themselves since the attack started. Could one of them be the organ thief? Well, I hadn't thought of that, but I guess it's possible. It'd break my heart knowing one of them was behind all this. Have you lived here long? I was born and raised here. I've never seen the lands beyond this valley, and I likely never will, seeing how the wall blocks us off, and because your entrails are hanging out of your stomach. The wall? You haven't seen it. Why was it built? It wasn't built. It just arrived. Really, how? Well, one day, several years ago, I was out fishing by the old when I heard a terrible rumble surging from the north. Thinking it was thunder, I looked it up, but the sky was clear as I could ever see. As I stood there, a powerful onrush of tremors knocked me flat on my back. I tried to get up, but another rush would come and topple me again. I don't know what happened. I must have hit my head or something, because suddenly everything went black. When I came again, the tremors, they'd subsided. Getting to my feet, I noticed that the woods around me were much darker than before. Looking up at the sky, I saw a dark shape towering beyond the foliage. And there, a few yards in front of me, a black wall rose to the sky, blocking the sun, stretching from mountain to mountain, splitting the valley to twain. That was the day the wall arrived. Who built it? I don't think it was built. I gather only magic could erect such a thing, but no mere witch or wizard could command such power. Such power is reserved for divinity. What's on the other side of the wall? Nobody knows what's beyond the wall, son. and I think it would be wise not to try to find out. People have been lost walking too close to it. Some things are best left alone. What happened to the people on the other side? I'd rather not think about that. Hopefully they're still alive, just like we are. But I have my doubts. Ooh, that is heavy. Nope, nothing about that. Wow, we learned a lot here. Alright, you're still alive, though. And I got some bandages. Not for you, though. I think this bottle contains syrup. Can I pick it up, please? No. Can I pick up the yarn? Pick up the yarn. Can I borrow some yarn? I'm sure Thelma won't mind. She's a very generous spirit. Yeah, right. Maybe in her mind. Alright. So, this is interesting. I have to assume the wall is... If I follow it, I might be able to find Thelma. Yeah, I have to assume the wall is the tentacles, the dream machine. I don't know why I would assume anything else. Ooh, a bear trap. Did I say bear trap? That is the smallest bear. There must be many bears here. It's a cage constructed from twigs. I think somebody used it to catch small animals, like a bear. Yeah, that might come in handy later, but not right now. More mushrooms. Thelma, I mean, not Thelma. Yay, got a spade, as this area calls it. Halt! Who goes there? My name's Victor. I don't mean any harm. Victor, eh? Have either of you seen this guy before? No. Never. Of what house? Sorry? What's your house name? Neff. I'm of the Neff house. Never heard of them. Me neither. He doesn't appear to be injured. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. He's the thief. Let's grab him and beat a confession out of him. Hey, you! Get over here. We just want to talk to you. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn back there. Okay. Yeah. Let's just pretend that never happened, I guess. Let's go this vault. Let's follow this path. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Ooh, there's a shield. No, that's a door. Not again. Oh god, there's so much in this episode. Please don't cut me. I'll give you all my acorns. Just don't cut me anymore. Oh man, I didn't realize his legs were so bloody. Relax, I'm not gonna cut you. You're not. No. You're not the organ thief? No, but I'm looking for him. Has he come past here? Well, obviously. Look what he did to my legs. I'm gonna cut right to the chase and say I'm looking for a woman. You and me both. Talents are in high demand these days. How come? She's the only healer left in the valley. Oh, figures, a female healer. You didn't know that? You haven't been attacked? No. Then why do you need to find her? She was last seen chasing after the organ thief. I need to make sure she's alright. That's mighty noble of you, Sir Knight. I'm not a knight. But you're on an important quest, right? Well, yeah. You're helping a damsel in distress, right? Sort of. Then I rest my case. It still doesn't make me a knight. Have it your way, mister. It's just as long as you find her. Without her, the valley's doomed. And I'll never walk again, by the way. You know where she is? No, but I know whom to ask. Who? Pixies. Pixies? They know everything going on in these woods. How do I find them? Finding them is easy. You see those yellow lights floating in the air? Yeah. Do you? Because I don't. Oh, those tiny little wisps. Okay, those are pixies. Those tiny things. They're not as small as they appear. They see everything. They see all over the woods. So I should just go over and ask them. Well, no. That's the tricky part. They don't like to mingle with outsiders. How do I get them to talk to me then? Only help you if they owe you a favor. A favor? How do I get them to owe me a favor? Have you ever helped a pixie with something? No. Then I suggest you start now. Well, I got what I needed, I think. In the next episode, I guess I will ask a pixie for a favor. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.